Good evening, Al's family. It's just easier to do an update this way instead of trying to type it all up. Well, today this afternoon, late afternoon, I took Junior for his supposed to be heart specialist checkup, and we were informed that they was going to do all these tests and everything on him. Yeah, another lie, another fiasco. Hospital canceled all the tests and the CAT scan because we didn't have our insurance. Yeah, we, however, did get to sit there for a little while with the heart specialist and the surgeon that would be one of the surgeons that would do the surgery, and my nerves are shot. Me and Junior were just looking at each other. We have another update. Now, when we got ready to leave the second hospital, Methodist was first, Baptist was second. When he was released from the hospital before that, we were told about the aneurysm in his abdomen being active. We were told it was 3.8 centimeters, I think it is the ending words or letters. No, it's not 3.8 centimeters. The heart specialist looked at us and said, "Do what?" Um, yeah, it's 4.4 centimeters. Well, basically, we went to this doctor visit, and if it wasn't bad enough, I'm watching Junior get weaker and weaker. Pull up to the building, drop him off right there at the doors, and I told him, "Sit there till I get back." I tried to go park. There's nowhere to park anywhere near the building. So I had to come back and pay $5 to have the car valet parked. $5 we won't get back. Just so it would be close enough for him to be able to make it. Now, from where I dropped him off at, we had to walk a little ways into the lobby to the elevator up to the third floor. Got to the doctor's office. He almost passed out on me. I'm watching this man slowly deteriorate, and none of these doctors care. None of these hospitals care already. And yeah, I already know they don't. But it's hard when it slaps you in the face. He told us that he has to have the CAT scan to be able to see what the aneurysm's doing, if it's gotten bigger, because it's been over a month now. No checkups, no nothing. And it's an active aneurysm growing bigger and bigger day by day. He told us, just come back Monday morning, go to the ER, tell them you're having chest pains. They have to admit you. And that way I can get a CAT scan because they'll have to give you a CAT scan. So now we're supposed to lie for this poor man to get medical help. Oh, and to get help from the hospital We have to fill out this paperwork. It's going to take 6 weeks or better for us to get an answer back if we'll get medical help from the hospital. 6 weeks from now, that aneurysm can blow. So we came back absolutely disgusted because when you're just constantly beat down by the medical field, when they don't want to, they take an oath, they swear an oath to heal people, and they don't care. Now, the best one was I'm sitting there trying to explain to this doctor that since this has happened, Junior's memory is getting worse. He is staying fatigued. He doesn't have much energy to walk very far at all. And I told the doctor that no, the blood pressure medicine is not keeping his blood pressure as regulated as it should. This man looks at me, looks at Junior, and tells him, "Oh, you can go back to work. It'll be fine if you want to." Me and Junior just look at each other, knowing if he even attempts to try to drive a big truck, he's a truck driver, that's an instant death sentence. He can't do that. And we're just sitting there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm swirling back and forth. I apologize. I'm sitting in that little cubicle thing with that doctor and Junior, and my nerves were shot so bad that I literally was feeling my stomach knot up and twist. Something's got to happen soon. A miracle's got to happen some way. So we came back to family's house. Big talk happened. Junior's got to make some decisions on what he wants to do because, well, it's his body and it's his decision. Either he's going to stay in Memphis and pray that there's somebody in this supposedly great medical city that gives a shit and cares, or we're hightailing up to Nashville. So tomorrow I'm gonna be busy trying to get all his medical records up. We got some other things we've got to tie some loose ends with, and yeah, that's the great update. That's the wonderful, wonderful update. Cheers, medical field, for not giving a shit about human beings unless you've got, yeah. If we would have had, he would have had his CAT scan, all his tests and everything today. Every bit of it was denied by the hospital. So all I'm going to say is, how can you not lose hope when you're steadily facing no hope at all? I'm trying to stay as positive as I can, but every day it gets harder, extremely harder. So now we know the aneurysm is way bigger than we were told. And each time it's a totally different story. I'm beginning to think none of them know what the story is. Now, he did go into detail about he would do the surgery, but he's got to wait for the other surgeons to be on board for the surgery. Then he told us there's, and I can't remember the first two. Um, Thankfully, it won't be too bad invasive surgery. They'd go through his groin up to do it, but the bad side effects that could happen, and I can't for the life of me remember one and two. But oh, you better believe I remember number three. If something was to go wrong during the surgery, he could end up being paralyzed from the waist down. So we got that, to factor in as well. But either or, if the aneurysm blows, he'll he'll die before anybody can get here to help him. Or he gets to have the surgery. Somebody out there in this world, somebody, if he ever gets to have the surgery, there's a good chance of some really bad side effects. Or option number three, he gets to have the surgery and gets to live. So that's the fun of today, y'all. I'm trying and fighting to be as strong as I can, but to constantly be beat down, it's getting harder. I'm gonna get off here before I get too much more emotional. I just wanted to give everybody an update. It's easier to do it this way. Everyone, take care. Know that you are each loved and appreciated more than you know, and we are thankful for all that y'all do. All I can think of is please just keep praying. Somewhere out there, there's got to be a miracle somewhere. We're not asking for much. Just want him to stay alive is all I want. Alright, I'm getting off here, y'all. Y'all take care. Hoodoo.